I disagree with both of you because I hate to break up such a lovely bromance, but what happened here is as follows. She went into hostile territory, and in our media environment, it's a Rorschach test. And so everyone's going to take from this what they want. There were very strong moments that she had, specifically on defending democracy and on the statements that Donald Trump has made, and that is going to be clipped, and that's going to be sent around, and people who are persuadable will look at that and say, she did well. And there are going to be clips on her responses on immigration, and people who are persuadable and think that immigration is a serious issue are going to look at that and think she did poorly. And that is the environment in which we live. But I do agree that this is a very good thing for her to do, because at this point, she needs to go on as many places as she can, and she needs to get everyone talking about her, because there are no big moments anymore. There are no debates. There are no big events. This is it. And so she needs to go fight for every vote.
Well, there were a lot of bad moments in this interview.
All right, so Congressman, let me play to this point, because immigration was discussed for quite a period of time, right? So Brett started off with this, trying to pinpoint her on the number of people. He went through the horrific stories of the young women who were killed by illegal migrants. She talked about how horrible that is, and she was emoting about that. And then there was this exchange. Let me play it.
When it comes to immigration, you supported allowing immigrants in the country illegally to apply for driver's license, to qualify for free tuition at universities, to be enrolled in free health care. Do you still support those things?
Listen, that was 5 years ago, and I'm very clear that I will follow the law. I have made that statement over and over again, and as Vice President of the United States, that's exactly what I've done, not to mention before.
You chose a running mate, Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota, who signed those very things into state law. So do you support that?
We are very clear, and I am very clear, as is Tim Walz, that we must support and enforce federal law. And that is exactly what we will do.
Okay, there was a pause there. You know, and Brett had laid it out. You know, people in the country illegally could qualify for free tuition, free health care, and driver's licenses. Do you think that sort of pregnant pause mattered, or do you think she recovered well from that?
No, there was no pauses in this that really are of any concern. What matters, and we'll get to you in a second, what matters is that there's only one candidate in this race that has the courage to go on the primary news network of their opposition party, right? We all know collectively at this table, Donald Trump would under no circumstances sit down for an interview with MSNBC for an extended